think women are the worst? Men are the devil? Well, we're going to find out if you're alone. Today, it's the classic battle of the sexes. Let's see what your experiences have been with the opposite sex. We're talking about the battle of the sexes today.
Alrighty. You guys win. Alright, hands down, you win.
I think white women are like angels.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about other women?
Not like you.
No? Great. What do you think the worst thing about men is?
Their lack of consistency. And they lie.
How they say one thing and do another. How they act like they're into you and then 2 days later they're not. Or how when they arrive to Cali, they forget that you exist. Dominic.
What's the worst thing a girl's ever done to you?
I couldn't even go that far back, but within the last year, I'd say my girlfriend of about 3 years dumped me when I came back from Iraq. So,
has anyone ever lied to you?
Absolutely.
What was the worst lie you've ever heard? She told you she was a woman, but really she was a guy?
That one I never experienced, and I'm not looking forward to that one.
Stay away from Vegas, then.
Yeah.
It's tricky there.
Alrighty.
Told me that I was the only one, and 6 months later found out that his current girlfriend was 6 months pregnant while he was still with me. Hit me.
A guy hit you?
Yes.
That's serious.
Seesaw.
It's horrible. See, his name was Seesaw?
Yes.
What you doing with a guy named Seesaw anyway?
With him?
Seesaw the hitter. Sounds like the biggest winner ever. What's the most physically unattractive thing that a girl could have wrong with her?
well, I'd have to say chewing tobacco is right up there. But I know this is a sensitive subject, but wait.
Wait. If she's fat, you don't want to date her.
No.
Hairy legs, I think.
Smell.
Hairy armpits.
Hairy armpits.
Hairy armpit?
Yeah.
What's the most physically unattractive thing a guy can have wrong with him?
Fat teeth. Ear belly.
Man boobs.
What was that?
Man breastises.
Bald spot.
I don't think I would ever speak to a guy with bald spots, but that's just you.
Yeah, if he had bald spots, that would be really bad. What's the worst thing about living with a woman?
Confrontation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always in your face.
Yeah, because like 9 out of 10 is always like a questions after questions after questions after question. If you come in, like say, if you come going to work 9 to 5, and you come in, where you been, who you with, and they always accuse you without no facts.
Right. And you just want to sit down and eat your burger.
If you catch her farting,
Oh.
I mean, you use the toilet after they've used it. Yeah, and if she doesn't flush fully,
all that kind of back end stuff.
Yeah, you don't know about that.
What do you think's the worst thing about living with a guy?
Their dirty laundry all over the place, and the fact that they'll bring any chick home just to get laid.
They're absolute slobs. I'm not a maid. I'm not your mom. I'm your girlfriend.
I'm not your mom! So bottom line, who is the more difficult sex, men or women?
Women.
Yeah?
I don't know. I know it. Both. Both have their quirks.
It's tough being one and having to deal with the other.
Yeah, I'd hate a woman to say, "Oh, it's all men," and you'd hate a woman, or you'd hate a man to say, "Oh, it's all women's fault."
Absolutely. Do you think guys are more difficult than girls?
No.
Women are definitely more complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
So do you think that men are more difficult or women are more difficult?
Women, I will give us that. Like, we do have some issues when it comes to being in a relationship.
So bottom line, do you think men are more difficult or women are more difficult?
I think women are more difficult just because we tend to be a little more sneaky. I think we are more difficult. Sorry.
Bottom line is, no one should ever date someone named Seesaw.